Alongside Mick Schumacher, another Formula 2 star is now shaping up as a likely 2021 rookie. Let's get started. It is believed that Schumacher, who leads the 2020 point standings, is the frontrunner to move up to Formula 1 next year with Alfa Romeo. Alfa Romeo, currently running another Formula Academy member, Antonio Giovinazzi, is believed to have an agreement with the Maranello Marque, reserving one cockpit per season for a Ferrari Junior. And according to rumors, a similar arrangement is now in the works at the other Ferrari-powered team, Haas. Haas boss Günther Steiner recently confirmed that a Ferrari Junior could replace one of the team's existing drivers for 2021, and most thought he was talking about the 21-year-old Schumacher. In fact, it is believed Haas's talks are actually about Schumacher's Prema teammate, fellow Ferrari Academy driver Robert Schwartzman. The reigning F3 champion is 4th overall in his maiden Formula 2 campaign so far this year. The regulations of Formula 1 are complex, and because of the coronavirus pandemic, it has not become more clear. In order to keep the playing field a bit level, teams are allowed to develop only on a few parts, and that by means of a token system. Racing Point has an advantage when it comes to the use of their token system. The regulations have been drawn up and they have to be watertight, but the teams are always creative to find holes in them from which they can benefit. In addition, Racing Point is a team that can be called a unique case because they can modify the Mercedes parts without having to use a token. In other words, their playing field is wider. Racing Point will not have to spend a token if they want to modify the gearbox or the suspension, where Ferrari customers like Haas and Alfa Romeo have to. That sounds like double standards, but according to the FIA technical man Nicolas Tombazis, it is just one of those things. The reasoning was that some teams, such as Haas, use parts from the same year's Ferrari. Racing Point buys parts from last year's car. Haas drives with potentially better material because it is newer. The fact that the Ferrari is going so badly now is a risk in this case. Christian Horner has declared AlphaTauri is now the sister team to Red Bull, moving away from its previously seen junior status. Since the team, once known as Toro Rosso, arrived into Formula 1 in 2006, a year after Red Bull made its debut, the latter has always called senior status. Insisting that AlphaTauri is now a sister team rather than a junior team, the remark was initially made in reference to Pierre Gasly. Horner claims the Frenchman should not view being retained by his current employer as a sign he is being held back from any kind of promotion. Horner believes AlphaTauri has now evolved beyond where Toro Rosso was once viewed, and with more equal opportunities looming given the arrival of the budget cap from next year and wide-sweeping regulations from 2022. He said, quote, "Obviously, AlphaTauri is a rebranded team for this year. I think their aspirations are beyond where Toro Rosso's were. We have a synergy project within the regulations that were allowed, so, for example, the sharing of the wind tunnel will happen for the first time next year, which makes complete sense from a financial perspective." Red Bull's wind tunnel is a 60% model compared to the 50% version currently being used by AlphaTauri, which will naturally prove an advantage for 2022 especially. Anyways, now it's time for meme of the day, and here it is.
It is exactly here because this spot is exactly halfway between May's house and Hammond's house, so there is no squabbling over who had the longest commute.
Yes, but your house is just over there. I could see it. Just there.
I haven't got a house. You may remember you blew it up.
Oh, all right, your backup house.
Yeah, your spare house is just there.
Let's not get bogged down with whose house is the nearest.
It's yours. Definitely yours. Is that your cat?
The point is...
Oh, hang on, Jezza, you've got a parcel. No, I can tell there's a man putting one of those I can't be asked to ring the doorbell cards through the letterbox.
And that's been it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. Apart from that, I hope you're an awesome day, and bye bye.